in there with your password, okay? And yeah, there's some mail stuff up here and whatnot, and basically yada, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't need that part of it, okay? So that's not what you're interested in there. Like I said, just go to the Redeemer page, type in your username, which will be your first and last name, and it'll be at isidore.redeemer.av.ca. If you go to the right page, it actually fills that in for you, if you can find that, or if that's what happens for you guys there. So, and if you need help with that, let me know. But where you're interested in is right here. If you look at this, you're going to get these little squares here. If you hit that there, what you want, okay, what you need to have here is this right here, Google Drive, okay? So everybody's got that, all right? And you're going to get this kind of thing here, all right? And I got some folders, files in here. You might not have anything in there already, and some of you guys do. You can do your lab here, so you don't need a computer or you don't need Word at home or anything like that. You can do it right here if you want. And if you want to type in your lab right on here and use Google Docs, which is a document, it's the same thing as Word basically. You just go to Create and you pick a document here, okay? And you can do all the exact same stuff that Microsoft Word would do. Okay, you can highlight, you can underline, bold, font, whatever, you know, different size font, etc., etc. You can go here, and remember how I told you guys there's an equation editor. So if you want to do fractions and stuff like that, that's right here. You can type in equations, okay, there. Here's some options here that you're going to have to click on and just play around a little bit with, but there's some stuff there for you. If you want to put in a table, which you probably may want to do that with this one, or definitely some other ones, you can insert, well, not with this obviously, but let's see here, insert a table, for example, and you can make it as big or small as you want. Maybe you want to make a 3x3 table, there you go, okay? And you can type in your stuff and label it and make it all pretty and whatnot. And you can do graphs in here and all that other stuff as well. I don't need a graph, obviously, for this, so not a big deal, but you can do all that same stuff that you would do in Word, okay? So that's one way. If you do this, the great thing about this is you never lose anything. It's impossible because it saves like every 3 seconds. Seriously. It doesn't even save to your computer. It saves to the out there space. It saves for you every 3 seconds. Okay? So the only thing I need you guys to do is this, though. If you're going to use this, that's fine. Or if you're going to use Word, I don't care, but I want you to name it like this. So if you're going to use this, you're going to go to File. And you might say, well, you know, what would I do if Word? I'd say File, Save As. You don't have to save it because it's saving all the time. You do need to rename it, though. Okay? And what I want to see here is kind of like with Mr. Coder. We're going to keep it the same here. Right here, you'd put in John Doe. Fictitious guy. And you'll put in here John Doe. You don't have to, I know with Mr. Coder, he wants the period that you're in. I only have one section, so it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. If you still want to do that, that's fine. And then a title for the lab here, we're going to call it Butane Gas Lab. Okay? Oops, I spelled it wrong. Right, like so. Okay? So we'll just call it that. You can hit save, or basically rename it there. And you're going to put your name here, of course. Okay? Butane Gas Lab, and that's what I want it called. All right? Yep. No, I want you to name it that with your first and last name, Butane Gas Lab. What do you think? What did I just tell you? I know your first and last name, Butane Gas Lab. That's what I want it called. Okay? Okay. So you're going to do that, all right? And then, like I said, if you're going to do it in here, then it's easy, actually. You just hit Share. Okay? And it's going to come up with basically people to share this. It copies a link for you. Yours, of course, will be here. This is the owner. It's going to be you. Okay? Down here, okay, you're going to enter my email address. So in that case there, you're going to enter the following. And in case you don't know how to spell my name, which you should, it's dbachek@redeemer.ab.ca is what you're going to type into there. Okay? And it's on the course outline, etc., etc. Okay? So you're going to type that into there, dbachek@redeemer.ab.ca. All right. And going back to here for a second. So we're going to type that into there, and you're going to put in here, make sure that this says right here, I can't do anything about this, make sure that says right there, that has to be can edit, okay, if you do it that way. And that way I can just type in right on your lab, I can make suggestions, etc., etc. If you hand it in early, I can do that, okay. So make sure you pick that. It has to say can edit, okay. And you can send a copy to yourself as well, so you can send a copy to yourself. You can notify me via email, so make sure you do that. Please check that off, and you just hit send, and it's gone, okay? And I'll have it, but you have to make sure that you type it in here so that I get a copy of it, basically. All right? Good so far? That's if you're going to use Google Docs, okay? Now, you don't have to use the Google Word thing, all right? If you want to use Microsoft Word, if you've already done it in Microsoft Word, no big deal. Okay, we can fix that. Now, how can I get this off of here? I think I probably got to go over here. Yep. Yeah, this is due Monday. Let's see here. Okay. So, like I said, if you, okay, so if you use Google Docs, you know, like I said, you just have to hit that share, send, and it's gone. It's fine. Yep. Well, don't worry about it. I'll talk to you later. It's fine. Okay, you're still going to send it in the same way, so pay attention.
I mean, like the same time.
No. Just relax. All right. If you got a Word document, so if you've done it in Word, okay, you need to get it into here. All right. So you have to get it into your Google Drive before you can share it with me. So you're going to have to go, okay, and basically find it on your hard drive somewhere or on your computer. To do that, when you're at this page here, okay, you're going to go to here, which basically is going to upload the file to Google Drive. You're going to pick Files. You're going to go and find one here. Let's see, do I have one somewhere here? I must have one somewhere. No, let's go to, I don't know, where would I have something here? Let's go to desktop. Sure. So you're going to have to find your file and upload it, okay? It may come up with this, so you have a choice now. You can either upload it as a Word document. If you upload it as a Word document, I can't edit it. Okay, it doesn't let me edit it, or I can't do anything about it. I will basically just take a look at it and give you a mark. Okay, so that's an option. I don't care. That's fine. Or you can convert it to the Google Docs program. So you can convert it to, instead of using Word, you can use it as Google Docs. So it's up to you. If you want to convert it, it says convert documents, presentations, spreadsheets, and drawing to corresponding Google Docs format. If you click this, your Word document becomes a Google document, okay? And then I can edit it and send it back and forth, etc., etc. So if you want to do that, you can do that. The formatting should stay the same. You may have to just double check just to make sure, okay? But it should be okay. It's pretty good at it. This one here, you don't need to worry about that, okay? If you don't click on one of those two, or you might not even get this option, if you just hit Start Upload, it will convert, it will just basically upload that file to Google Drive, and it'll keep it as a Word document, okay? So its upload is complete, okay? And it should be here now somewhere. Let's see, where is it here? Do you see it? Right there. Now it's here, it's in my Google Drive, it tells me what time it, everything, etc., etc. Just click on it, okay? And once again, if you want to look at it, there's a little catch with this. So if you double click it, you can look at it, but here, watch this. If you click it once, what'll happen is it will open up a preview of that document. So it's not the actual document. So if you did do any kind of, this is just a preview, you can see this, the background is kind of blacked out and whatnot. That's just kind of to give you a sample of what it is. That's not the actual document, so don't freak out if you don't see graphs, or some tables should be okay, but graphs especially, or pictures, don't come through. Not that you would need to use any, okay? But like I said, it gives you a preview. It's not the actual document. If you actually want to see it, what I'm going to do is, if you send it to me like this, I'm going to hit this little green, or this little arrow down here in the bottom right, this one here that says download, and it's going to download the actual file for me, and that's what I'll mark, obviously, because some of this stuff doesn't come through. Okay, just so you guys know. All right. Once again, though, all you need to do is click on that, like so, highlight it, whatever, just put a check mark there, and once again, you can just go right to share. Where is that here? Which button is it, guys? Is it this one? Yeah. You can just hit that, okay? And once again, if you have the cursor, you can highlight over that stuff. Just hit that, and once again, you can just, exact same thing as before, type in the email address, dbachek@redeemer.ab.ca. You can pick can edit, but I may or may not be able to do that depending on the document, okay? Notify people, okay, and then you just hit send, and you can also send a copy to yourself just to make sure, but it's there, okay? Yeah. Yep. As far as if you want to start on Google Drive, you mean? Like, so let's say you want to start here at school and then you want to go home and finish it?
Or you want to just do it in a document, like make it on, instead of using Word.
Yep. Yeah, same, perfect, yeah, good question. So what you're going to do is, for example, you're going to create the document here today. You know, we'll start here, we'll type in some stuff, blah, 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 right? It's gonna save it automatically for you, okay, every 3 seconds. So you could just simply, you're gonna go home, or you're gonna say, okay, I'm done typing, I'm gonna X out, and it's gonna show up in here for you. Just make sure you title it, okay? It's actually this one right here, by the way, but make sure you just title it properly, might as well. And then when you go home tonight, you're just gonna log into this web page again through Redeemer. You start right at the beginning, redeemer.ab.ca or Gmail, type your username, password, and go to this apps thing here, of course, pick Google Drive, and when you do that, it's going to show up, it's going to be right there for you. It's going to be in the list there, and you just simply click on it. It'll tell you the last time you did anything to it, and you just keep on working on it. Okay? Yeah, good question. And once again, saves every 3 seconds. You'll notice there's not even a save button here, so that's not even an option for you. You can't save it, because it's doing it automatically for you. You'll never lose anything using this. It works pretty slick that way. Some of you guys still like Word, and that's fine too, no biggie, okay? And then like I said, just at the end, all you have to do is hit the share, right? Type in the, type in the thing, and you're good. Send it to me, and it's all good. Okay, good?